did you know that
Nope.
my life is very difficult, and unfortunately, I'm sorry for the way that I have to start this, everybody, including
With
Sergio.
bad news?
Yeah, I don't talk about my bowel movements.
I would have told you if you need to go see to end it, I'll just take you over the state lines.
Who? Oh, shut the fuck up.
You can tell me anything, Cecilia.
I was trying not to curse within the first 30 seconds, but immediately 29 seconds in, I was like, all right, I'm sick of this. No, so we were supposed to be connected earlier in the day,
Yes.
but unfortunately, I
You
betrayed
missed your
myself.
connected flight.
I missed my connected flight,
Yeah.
not once, but twice.
Yes.
I know I'm lactose intolerant, but that doesn't mean I don't like to play devil's advocate. And I'm like, you know what? Let me eat full fat ice cream, and also let me put fucking cheese on my spicy Korean ramen. That's totally not gonna give me ass blasting diarrhea later in the day. And I didn't think it was gonna be as severe as it was, but it literally felt like I was gonna give birth, but like from my ass and not my
Anal birth.
Yeah, anal birth. It hurt so bad, and every time it hurts, right? But it's like a new level of pain.
Well, it's because there's heat involved.
I guess it's spice, but that's the thing with spicy stuff. It don't hurt coming out. At least for me. I don't know about anybody else or what they go through in their bathroom time or restroom time, whatever. But this was severe. This was painful. This was traumatizing. This was life changing because not did it happen to me once. It happened to me 3 times during my 10-hour sleep. And
Wow.
I just had to tell Sergio, I was like, bitch, give me an hour because I'm suffering so hard.
I gave you an hour and a half, by the way, not just an hour to make it more
I did say one.
But I would like to come and say we applaud you for being brave, courageous,
Thank
and
you.
being
I needed
vulnerable
this.
on this podcast about your intestine issues.
My intestinal issues.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to be #brave, #real. You know,
Off of this, because you know I'm an entrepreneur.
of course.
With very
Every-
successful products out
Every
there.
opportunity is
Yes.
a opportunity to make business.
And
money.
your pain is my gain. In this
Of
situation,
course,
I
of
would like
course.
to make a skinny shit tea called Ass Blasters.
I think they already have that.
No, I don't think it's called Ass
It's
Blaster.
not called ass
though.
blasters, but they do have the skinny tea at Fiesta with
Well, there's
with the 3 ballerinas on it.
oh, I saw a TikTok about that this morning.
It still works.
I
to
would
this
just say
day.
that there's a bunch of skinny teas, but there's there's mini colas. Just everything is branded differently.
That's true.
So why not
Private label.
buy a box of Ass Blasters?
You know,
tea.
when you think about the marketing for
Caffeine-free.
that, I feel
It's
like
caffeine-free.
you need the caffeine though.
No.
Well, you can have herbal because herbal stuff too
Yeah.
fucks people up sometimes. But that's the thing I don't understand is that the caffeine is also part of making you turn your intestines into liquid.
No,
you know?
this is caffeine
I
free,
think so.
and it's gonna help you, very much lose that 1 pound you want to get off.
Just the 1 pound.
Yeah, you
Not
have
2,
to drink a whole box
not
to get the
3.
1 pound off.
You gotta work for it.
Yeah.
You also have to buy the extra plus 64 pack, $49.99 included, in order to actually lose the 5 pounds that you want to
Yeah,
lose.
and
so
at
that
the
you're
end,
sexy by
at the end
fall.
of the day, weight loss is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
You might actually gain weight,
Yeah.
but you're gaining tea weight because you're all gonna end up losing it afterwards.
Exactly.
After 5 payments of $49.99.
It's all a part of the
Plus shipping
greater
and handling.
Serge Zembic plan.
Yeah. Oh,
y'all
yeah.
y'all don't understand, but not me, but Sergio has been working on this for at least 2 weeks, and it has been annoying every single time. But I get it. I understand because we need something for the baddies who don't have insurance. Will
Yes,
you still
exactly.
be paying $1,000?
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, the even if you use insurance, the copay is going to be actually higher.
Yeah,
than it
exactly.
usually is because
It's gonna be
the
$2,000.
Zurgisempic weight loss plan for Weight Watchers is actually very, very.
That's copyright. You can't say Weight Watchers.
No, it's actually people who watch
watching?
the weight. Yeah, it's not branded or affiliated with Oprah's Weight Watchers.
TM. That's suspicious. I think you need to work on your rebrand.
Okay,
think you need
okay, I'll change it right now.
Okay.
The Zurgisempic
Yeah.
weight loss to weight lookers plan.
There we go.
There we go.
Synonyms.
Just change it a little bit.
Half of my Google searches have been synonyms for, and
Watchers?
no, not watchers, just synonyms for insert verb or adjective or
Okay,
noun here.
Yeah.
Because I don't know many words
I played
anymore.
a lot of Mad Libs when I was younger, so I'm able to come up with
Oh my
things on the spot.
god. I think that's
Um,
why your improv is good. Is it
Thank
funny?
you.
That's a
Well,
that's
that's always
issue.
a hit and miss, but just
You
like
said-
with comedy
you
itself.
said something in the car earlier and it was not funny, but you still stuck by it, and that's
Well,
what
that's the thing.
comedy is about.
I like to defend my comedy, even if it's offensive,
Even if it's bad,
even
it's
if it's
awful,
horrible,
it's in bad
or
taste.
like the pun's not even there, but I'm making up the pun in my head. I'm still gonna defend it to the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because
At the end of
I'm
the day.
at the end of the day, I
Because
said
this
that
is-
3 times already.
At the end of that day, this day, tomorrow, this is who he
The
is.
present, yeah, the past and present.
Exactly.
I'm just that type of person. I'm a loyal
Uh-huh.
person, even to my fucking jokes.
Period. Exactly.
I can curse at
Y'all
this
don't
point,
under-
right?
Girl, I think
it doesn't matter.
it's gonna be explicit
We already
anyway.
talk about shit already.
Who cares? This is my life.
Scat plays back.
Did you see my my close friends IG story? And my
did.
friends were like, "Girl, was that a doo doo?" Fuck Misfits Market. Also,
I will also
first-
say when I first saw it, that's
the
the first thing that came into my mind.
So half of the people who are close to me. Okay, let me rewind back for those who don't follow me on social media, which is totally fine. I'm not hurt by all. I accidentally got a grocery delivery from Misfits Market / Imperfect Foods because I usually go in manually and I cancel the box, but I forgot to for whatever fucking reason. So it was like, hey bitch, we're sending you like shit that you're probably not gonna eat, but here it is. There's just vegetables and fruit, whatever. That's fine. $40. Who cares, right? Tell me why I get sent like sweet potatoes, collard greens, pears, apples, avocados, and like mushrooms.
Wow, that actually sounds pretty nice though.
Yeah, it was not horrible. I mean, for $35,
Except
and
for the
then
collard greens, but everything else.
yeah, luckily we have a chef friend, so that's who I'm gonna give
Oh, okay, cool.
because they're not even regular sweet potatoes; they're Japanese sweet potatoes because they're purple,
Oh.
so it's nice and fancy. And the collard greens because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with them. I already
Yeah,
have American sweet potatoes.
I'm not a fan of collard greens, but mostly because I'm sure I haven't had them prepared.
Good, yeah.
Good.
I've had good collard
So
greens. It's just
it's
not
not-
in my diet.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with these? Regardless, I open up the box, right? And I'm digging through everything, putting
Mhm.
everything away. And I get this giant monster doo-doo caca feces phallic shaped sweet potato that even fucking has a
That was a sweet potato?
yeah, it's
For
a
some reason, I thought it was a yucca.
it looks like a yucca, right? No, it's because it's purple, but I didn't have like
Oh,
the
okay.
lighting in my apartment is shit because I don't like turning the big lights on. I get scared because I'm gonna see all the
It's
little
also very expensive.
fuck summer. Fuck all the light companies, electric companies. Y'all can suck my ass. It literally had a Snickers vein. It had like deep vein thrombosis. If you like people who are well endowed, it
Why
has.
are you calling it a Snickers vein? Call it by its true name, a cock vein.
I don't like saying the cock. Cock is not in my lexicon. That's a dirty word. And I'm someone who calls people "see you at next Tuesdays" in my head a lot, or it would be like "slay queen," whatever. But I curse like a sailor, but I don't like cock. That's not a
It's
ladylike
a word,
word.
that's not natural.
That's a
It
dirty
just
little
doesn't
slut
sound
word.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Penis,
doesn't feel right.
dick. I'm fine with saying all of those, but this shit looked like doo-doo feces caca, penis dildo in my hand. Why is it 12 inches hard? Why?
Dude, it was thick too.
It was girthy.
It was very girthy.
This thing had weight to
Yeah.
it. So one, did I get my money's worth? Yes, but also why did Misfit
and a
Market?
handle. It came with a handle.
It was ready for her pleasure. That thing was ready to go. I was scared for my life. And then secondly, why did half the people who are close to me on Instagram ask if it was doo-doo caca in my hand? You think I'm playing with doo-doo feces from the toilet in my hand to show you on Instagram stories of my close friends.
I didn't make a comment, but I saw it and I was
you
like,
thought
why does Cecilia do this? And then I realized, wait, this is a vegetable.
It's a vegetable. Fuck all two of you who thought I fucking had caca in my hand. Y'all are going to hell on the highway, on a high horse.
By the way, I knew a good food delivery brand for her pleasure.
What is the please?
Peas.
Oh, pleasure. You need to work.
No, don't overthink it. Just go
Whatever, Sergio. Get your phallic
an
vegetables
entrepreneur.
delivered. You're entrepreneur. It's because you have that stupid fucking hat on.
Do you think this hat makes me feel like I'm an entrepreneur?
It makes you more of a podcast, bro. Than because they're
I
always
guess.
like, let's make money, let's do blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, exactly. They're like, money. Everything is opportunity to make money. I also attended a fucking webinar for like don't listen. I'm going through it. All right.
Why?
This
For what?
for YouTube.
Oh,
not like
okay.
for YouTube, but it was this guy who has been on YouTube for a very long time and who has like media agency companies or whatever. He's a nice man from what I gather.
He has shell companies. Okay.
Yeah, his name is Sean Cannell, and he just seems like a nice person. He's been on YouTube since YouTube has been born. So
2006.
Yeah. So he's seen all the ways to like monetize your content or whatever. But I was like, he's been on YouTube for a while. And even though he's probably going to be selling a product to me, which is like the ebooks, the courses, whatever, roll my eyes, whatever. He's not telling you to buy immediately, which I like, because with like the Logan Pauls.
That's a trap.
No, it is definitely, because I'm going to tell you the
He's
prices.
just smarter about
exactly. That's why this man makes a lot of fucking money, because
I would say,
he's not going to trap you immediately. He's going to set the cheese out, set the
because,
charcuterie
these
out.
Logan Paul dudes, like
The
what
fucking,
they have is that because they're broy types,
Exactly.
their followers are also like the mindset, so they're just gonna outright buy whatever the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna,
and they're too dumb to realize
that you're getting scammed. Exactly.
This guy is just smarter.
Exactly. What's the other one? The ABC family? No, what are they called? You know them.
The Ace family?
The Ace family. Them, yeah. They also had one they had one twice. They had an app, and then they they had the app that failed, or not that failed, but like didn't produce extra content. You might as well have just watched their YouTube channel. And then they also had like a course academy thingy to like know how to market yourself properly.
I remember Jake Paul did one too back in the day, and the first step was not go to school.
Yeah, it was like, drop out. Girl, don't do that. Don't drop out. What's the good thing is that Mr. Cannell, whatever, I don't want to say whatever, because I do respect him as a person. Mr. Whatever. He still went to university. He did like local classes at college, and then he like volunteered at a church for video production.
Oh, I already don't trust him.
But he goes
volunteers for church. Nope.
But listen, back in the day, how else were you supposed? If you weren't in university, how else are you supposed to like get into media production? Because nowadays they have like night classes you can go to. They have, of course, like those coding academies, but for like video production, they didn't have as much information readily available as they did back in the day. Because this is like 2000s. The internet is still in its like post
9/11 internet.
Yeah, not post. Well, when 2001. Yeah, exactly. So it was all still an information hub.
Our nation's greatest tragedy?
Girl, I was asleep. My mom told me to go back to bed when that happened.
You weren't in school?
No, she didn't let me go to school. She said, "Stay home, queen." And I said, "You know what? Thanks."
But that
Mom.
happened in the middle of the day. I was in school when it happened.
Maybe my mom just knew. She's a time traveler.
She just felt like
she was like, something's wrong in the air, and so we stayed home.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. My mom, who knows? Everybody has witch powers, I think. Everyone has latent witch powers, I think. Or like premonitions.
Well, I come
like
from witches,
oracle.
so I know, yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm putting down, etc.
In a witchy way. Yeah.
In a witchy way.
I get it.
So back to Mr. Whatever. Basically you attend the webinar.
Yes.
And the reason why I also wanted to attend is because you get like a
free vacation?
No, you get like a little like workbook where you can follow along with the lecture. And I'm rolling my eyes, but it was still like I still took notes separately, and there was some good information, but again, it wasn't like enough to warrant me to want to pay to
I guess a lot of the information you got was like pretty obvious information.
It was if you are like brand new to like content creation on YouTube. So it's helpful for people who have small businesses who want to like get YouTube, TikTok views to get more business for your business or whatever. And then for people who are just starting out, like brand new, like you don't know what camera to use, you've watched YouTube videos, but you don't know how to make them.
So it goes down to that type of level, basic.
Yeah, no, not really. I would say like there's good stuff for intermediate people who want to like really utilize their skills to make money, like to really be a greedy capitalist. And I'll expand upon that in just a second, because I was like, whoa, it's not shady and it's not scammy, because OG beauty YouTubers have done this for a very long time with affiliate marketing and selling, not courses, I want to say, but basically like making ebooks and things like that, and selling like thumbnails, YouTube stuff, whatever. It was interesting, but also the reason why I wanted to attend was because they were giving away like a streaming kit. So it was like lighting and mics and a nice webcam. And I was like, I'll give you an hour and a half of my time if I can get something for free. And I didn't win, so I was pretty pissed about that.
Oh, so it was a raffle?
It was a raffle, yeah. And you had to like participate in the chat, which is fine. I get it. You want people to interact with it. And I thought it would have been like 12 people. It was like 200, 220, which isn't horrible because it also was a Twitter advertisement that that was like on my timeline. And I was like, it never hurts to just learn more things, because I feel like I'm just going in circles now, but it's important to keep learning how to grow your audience on socials. Whether or not you want to make money, that's up to you. However, I don't care to do it that way because I would prefer organic growth, because I don't want to be like, hey, here's all my shit, and then also buy all my stuff from my affiliate marketing. Here's my Amazon storefront, etc.
The only thing about organic, yeah, it's nice to organically build your following, but the thing with organic is that you're not always guaranteed that those organic followers
are gonna follow you to other platforms.
I fit the word organic so many times in my run-off sentence. It's not guaranteed that those organic followers are going to stick around for long.
You said it again.
I know I did.
Well, yeah, because one of the things too that he was talking about was like a lot of people nowadays, especially with short form content, are working on trends, and trends aren't sustainable or long lasting. And what you do want to do on YouTube, because YouTube is basically also used like a search engine like Google since the beginning, as well as like how to do your taxes, how to buy a business, or not how to buy property, how to can bone broth, how to fucking make bibimbap or bulgogi or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of how-tos and there's a lot of information on there. So you want to be kind of like with SEO and stuff like that. You want to be in the top 10, top 5 searches, so that no matter what people look up either today or 10 years from now, you're going to be on that search and you're still going to be making money off of that video.
Yeah, but you're also like, the only way you're going to get on SEO, which is what I do for work. It's not through organic, unfortunately. It's mostly paid stuff.
Yeah,
the only way you're gonna get it
more
organically
on Google than on the YouTube side.
Well, it's the same product, pretty much. Well,
the service is different, but they're owned by the same parent company. Yeah.
So the only way you're gonna get it for free is like if you're already an established brand.
Yeah, exactly.
One too. So like Coca-Cola or McDonald's or Serge Sempic. That's the only way you're gonna get on there.
Exactly.
For free.
Literally too, I got a YouTube creator survey, and then I was like, hey sisters, even though y'all are barely pushing out smaller content creators, there's still the larger ones who are still cannibalizing their views and who are still, even though they're not paying to be like number one on the trending tab or whatever, they're still constantly getting put on people's suggestive and their homepage when you probably don't even watch that stuff.
I've been for work, for all of them, we have to see where our content is showing. Yeah. I've been seeing within the last 6 months, I've been seeing a trend where people who last year were like big brands have started to cannibalize themselves into where their impressions of where our videos are showing. They're actually being like in the 50s and the 70s
then
now.
The hundreds and thousands.
And they used to be like within the 10s and the 20s. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's really funny whenever you see like a new brand or a brand that's releasing a new brand. Will make an Instagram and a TikTok, but not make a YouTube channel, because they'll maybe have like nice polished content, but they're only gonna get like 12 views on it.
Why is she looking at me?
She knows she wants something from you. Scarlett is being a freak right now.
She's
don't try to eat the wires.
Anyway,
it's just very interesting to see. But basically, the whole thing was basically just like, yes, you can make money not having a lot of subscribers by doing affiliate marketing and selling ebooks and courses and selling your services.
Look, you would make a lot more money if you just sign up to sell Serge Sempic.
Exactly.
You would.
And then also...
And the Serge Sempic solar panels.
Yeah. I didn't know solar panels was such a scam in Texas, apparently. There's like door-to-door salesmen who would...
Oh, yeah, they do that all the time.
I didn't even realize that. Well, but also, I'm never going to be a homeowner.
Solar panels, I'd say, are much more efficient than
the sun. I mean, not the sun. Yeah, fucking fossil fuels.
Yeah, fossil fuels.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it's a no-brainer.
Power goes out, but a lot of people in Texas need to learn the hard way.
You know, when we went to the Pearl Museum as well, the one thing that they also have done a breakthrough in science is now we have ways to store that solar power and the oceanic power and whatever other fucking power that they're using.
That's how you have power at night.
So why can't we do that? Oh yeah, because it's stored. Duh. Everybody switches solar panels. Everybody start taking the dart because they want to cut dart hours and also want to cut library funding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and also same thing in New York too. They want to cut library funding and they want to cut stuff like that. But we need the libraries, especially during summer, because y'all kids.
Do we need the libraries?
Yeah, because I would rather have the children at the library than the children at the zoo blocking your view.
Here's the thing.
What is the thing, sister?
At the library, what they should do is have a test.
A test at the library?
Yeah. They should ask you, and this will determine if you get to go in or not. If it's library or library. And if you say library, you get kicked out.
Every child left behind. I think I still say library. I think I go between both of them. There's 2 R's in it?
Yes.
Who cares? Shut the fuck up.
There's 2 R's between the A.
Spell Ozempic.
Ozempic.
Spell onomatopoeia.
I'm not going to spell that. I just don't want to show off my spelling skills.
Me when I can't spell onomatopoeia. It is kind of a hard word.
I'm not a reader.
Me when I lie.
That's true. I'm not a reader. I have books on my table.
They're coffee table books.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not meant for... I don't want to say that they're not meant, but they're more like a flip through than a sit and read.
Yeah. You just see the picture and then you move on. There's a book that I actually read and the other two I started to work on one of them.
Yeah. I have piles of books everywhere. I finally finished a couple, but I need to read more. I also checked out another book too when I was bored during my webinar. And I was like, this looks interesting because I like reading nonfiction. So
you saw the webinar at the library?
Yes. Because I also had to do... I was also...
My skin's so soft lately.
Good for you. Are you using that skincare?
I'm using a lot of skincare
That's lately. Good. You fucking need it, bitch. What the fuck was I even saying? No, so the original reason why I wanted to go to the library was because I had like assignments to do for... Not really assignments.
Doing homework?
No, not homework. But I applied to be an editor for this medium good size YouTube channel that I've been watching the past like couple months, and they were like, hey sisters, y'all want to come work for us? And I was like,
you gotta spell onomatopoeia.
I gotta spell onomatopoeia and then I'm not gonna get the job. But I applied anyway because I was like, it never hurts to put yourself out there. It never hurts
to apply and
then I was also applying for a indie online publication to be a part of the editing team and their social media team. And then I was also applying for a paid position for a big brand. But I didn't realize that the application closed the day that I wanted to apply. So,
wow.
So I did that. And then I started working on like my personal essays that I like to do on my public diary. And then I was like, I got a reminder because I like to check my email a lot, even though nothing's in there. It's just a bad habit. I'm just like,
do you show samples of your personal writing?
I need to do my portfolio.
Yeah, I will recommend.
My, all my friends who I share.
Because your writing is good.
Thank you, sister. I appreciate it. My friends are also like, oh my God, girl, you could do this for work. And I was like, girl, nobody wants to hire me.
You know what I've been wanting to do lately?
Do it. Besides pottery?
Yeah, but you know what I would like to get paid for to do this? Because I love movies so much.
Oh, you could be a movie reviewer.
I would love to write professional movie reviews.
That would be really fun. I also feel like this, you know what you have to do though? You have to do your letterbox more often. And then you should also like write reviews and put them and publish them.
I should. Because my letterbox reviews are pretty funny.
I like your letterbox reviews.
They're so stupid.
I don't follow anybody on letterbox except for Sergio. I don't use the app often. But I want to use it more because to like see the movies that I've gone. What the fuck am I saying?
No, I know what you're trying to say.
Yes.
When you see a movie, you want to make a review. So
yes, I not also have a review, but like have a what's it called, like a catalog to know what movies I saw this year, because but I do consume a lot of media, and so my people who know about that will be like, "Oh, what do you recommend for like TV or for movies?" And I'm like, "Girl, I don't fucking remember." So Letterboxd is a good way to fucking.
That is a really good way. But I only use my Letterboxd when I watch a movie that found you like bad.
Oh,
the only time I've been in a review for a movie that I loved has been Dune 2.
But that was a really good movie.
That was a really good movie.
They really had the IT team together on that one.
And I really need to write a review for like Madam Web. I haven't gotten to it.
Oh, you need to do that. Yeah, you should start a Substack or like a Medium page.
I just don't want to put money into it. That's the thing.
You don't have to. But Substack is free.
Really?
Yeah. And you can also charge people to read your writing too. Also, okay, here's the thing.
Someone said on the inside, because I just got a letterbox. Yeah. On Inside I2, someone said, "Worst horny."
No, honestly,
By the way, I thought anxiety at first was gonna be.
You thought that was horny?
Yeah,
I thought
it should have been.
I thought Ennui was gonna be horny because they French people be horny.
Yeah, the last review I had was for Challengers. I watched it on April 28th.
Tell us.
There hasn't been any other movie that I can think of in recent years that have been so horny that has made the audiences horny as well. Highly recommend.
For real.
Deciding I should pick up tennis because of it.
Yeah, fuck pickleball. But hot bitches, we're doing tennis now.
Godzilla and King Kong.
Oh, that was a good
Still
one too.
good watching two monster buds fighting two other monster buds while tiny little humans watch and do nothing but give the audience a heavy-handed prophecy explanation. Not as good as Godzilla vs. Kong, but Godzilla and Kong and a surprise monster guest have their own challenger situation going on.
Full circle. I don't even remember the last time. That is a good review. See, you could do you can be the next John Egbert. Oh my God. That man who does that shit for a living, yeah.
But like for comedy? For like someone who doesn't take movies too serious, but just loves watching them.
Absolutely can.
Could.
Here's the wonderful thing about the internet too is that there's a market for everything. There's people who make those fucking like toilet overload videos, the cleaning ones that I like. There's people who do like the soap cutting, the people who make soap. There's people who literally just do pen paling, who stickers. The world is your oyster, especially when it comes to online content creation.
I low-key have thought about doing like movie reviews on TikTok.
You can.
The thing is, but I just don't know how to set myself a camera, and I will bully people in the comments.
Yeah, that's true. My last letterbox.
Oh, no, those are just reviews. Oh no,
those. Where's
that's
mine?
I
saw Where's Hoarding 2. Diary? Is that where it is? Kingdom of
just go to your profile.
I did. That's what I'm doing, bitch. I know how to.
Oh my God.
Sergio, since I got into his department, has been brutally mean to me. And you may be like, why are you so mean to him? Because off camera, this bitch.
No, I am not mean off camera.
This bitch bullies the fuck out of me. So I have to make up for it.
People have said shit behind my back my whole life.
And Sergio is the realest because he says it to your face.
Yes.
And that's what I appreciate.
As we recently had an incident. Well, not recently. It's been 2 years already.
Girl, get over it.
Who said? I have no idea who said anything behind. I'm sure a lot of things were said behind my back in that situation. Absolutely. Before that, the last thing I could recall, someone said I was too intimidating, or what was the tad thing they said about me?
Oh, they said not intimidating, but they said you weren't friendly.
I wasn't friendly enough. Yeah. And guess what? College is where the world stops being friendly and then starts being real.
No, exactly.
The real world.
Yeah. Bad
Lubbock,
things.
Texas.
Oh, fuck Lubbock, Texas also. But like, not one thing too, you also have to learn as an adult, and I'm sure I've also said this a million times and I've read about it a million times. You aren't guaranteed kindness.
Exactly.
So not everybody has to be nice.
But also the nice thing about me, if I'm gonna say something critical to you, I'm gonna say it to your face, and I'm gonna try to put it as gently as I can.
He'll try to be nice about it.
Yeah,
that's the good thing.
Especially
if he respects you and values you as a person. Maybe not even values you as a person, but that's the one thing too. I'm a nice person.
I swear.
Sometimes. So my last one was for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and this is a light spoiler, but I put never trust a bitch named Amy. No, not Amy, May. Because there's a character in there who I didn't know it was happening, but there's like a double cross that happens. What would have been my review for that movie? What?
Never seen as many hairy backs if I've seen them in this movie.
That's fucked up. LGBT pride wear. And then my other favorite one, because I did see Monkey Man.
I heard that movie was really good.
Monkey Man's really fucking good. My favorite, because I was like low-key serious, but then I try to. Here's the thing: I make these reviews when I'm on the toilet out of the Alamo.
Why? No, you do them freshly out of the Alamo.
No,
I guess you're doing it as
I'm
fresh
still
as
at
you can,
Alamo.
right?
So like we take a restroom break, and
not
then
the Alamo anymore.
Not anymore. And then I realized that I'm on the I realized that I still have Letterboxd downloaded. So I sat on the toilet and I'm like, oh shit, I should write a review so that I remember. So it's in my catalog. So for Monkey Man, I put destruction, strife, reconciliation, and transgender woman, which I think is very important.
There's a trans woman. Oh, and Monkey Man.
There's many trans women.
Yeah. I heard that the movie Long Legs is making people feel really uncomfortable and making them throw up through the show, the screenings.
They said that with Green Inferno too. And
well, that movie is horrible.
And Green Inferno is nasty.
It made me sick.
But as someone who likes fucked up movies,
oh my god,
I don't think I'm gonna throw up during it. There's very few things that make me want to hurl. And I'm not going to name the movies that I have watched because it's been a long time since I watched them. But I am not a stranger to disgusting movies. That's what I will end my sentence with. Also, I hope John is okay. John called me.
He called you?
Yeah.
You know what I've been craving lately that I haven't had since I'm a child?
What?
A candy cigarette.
Oh my God. Do you know what's fucked up too? I feel like you
taste like chalk when you use
They do taste like chalk, but it's like sweet chalk. That's another thing that's like I like if you ever have had or dealt with people who have pica, which basically means they want to eat things that aren't edible, like dirt, rocks, grass, stuff like that, which usually happens with pregnant women, but also too I've noticed it's a lot. It's
Human
happening.
Ashes?
No, it's
I've seen it on My Strange Addiction.
It's that's weird. It's also happening too with people who are just being born. Like I'm seeing 2 or 3-year-olds with pica who like want to eat chalk and soap, and so like their parents are buying them like buckets of
chalk,
not chalk, but like things that are like crunchy or gritty or powdery, so that it mimics it, but you're eating it in that's safe for consumption. I'm trying to not.
Why are we enabling an addictions?
Well, also they are like 3 years old. I don't think
Still
they know.
Enabling an addiction.
I don't think they know what's good or what's bad.
I feel that's bad parenting. As a parent, as a person who's
not a parent.
No, I am a parent. I'm just a pet parent. It's different, but I'm still a parent. Don't take something away that's not
whatever.
That's been assigned to me because this was my purpose in life.
Yeah,
to be a pet parent.
Whatever.
And I'm here to parent those parents who have children, like human children. Like
how many times are we gonna have fucking stupid people on podcasts tell you how to raise your children? It's no matter.
The good thing about this is that it's not one of those stupid people doing it. It's a very smart, intelligent person doing it right now who's on. You
see how he didn't say people? He said person. Fuck you, bitch.
You're not giving advice. It's me who's giving advice. Leash them up. Stop giving them things that's going to create
put that kid on a leash.
Because you know what a chalk addiction, you know when a baby craves chalk?
What?
You know what that means?
What does it mean?
In the future, that person will be a crack addict.
I don't think that's true.
It's true. I also have a doctorate in children's psychology.
You're a former crack addict?
No, I'm not a former crack addict.
We're learning a lot today here on We're Just Slayin. Tune in.
I think we said this before on this podcast, and we said it when we were Project Tonic.
Yeah.
This podcast is educational.
Yeah, if you want to lose fucking brain cells. Fuck, I had a point to say and then you made me fucking forget it because you were talking about stupid shit. No, I really also fuck Letterboxd too because they were like, "Hey, Queen,
don't shit on the platform that's gonna
eventually make you money
make me
in
famous.
Like 6 years." I got beef with Letterboxd because you want to know why? Also, I'm just having beef with brands this whole week because fuck Misfits Market. One for not letting me cancel my box after it was paid for.
It was too late.
It's too late, and also for sending
That's
me
your own fault.
Sending me that freaky ass sweet potato. And then secondly, Letterboxd because they were like, "Hey, do you want to go see early screening for a movie?" And it was for one of the horror movies that are coming out this summer. And I was like, "Oh my god, hell yeah!" And it was like Thursday at 7 at the Angelica, which is a good near me, which is super awesome and cool because as we also will discuss,
again, promoting brands
if we haven't,
not promoting our podcast.
Shut the hell up, bitch. I'm the only one also too who works and also works on promoting the podcast because I'm the only one who's on the Twitter who's like talking to other fucking podcast Twitters and they're like, promote your podcast here.
You're doing a great job at it too. I'm glad I'm not doing it because I wouldn't be good at it. I'm sick of this. It's funny though because I'm part of the industry that helps people promote their shit.
Yeah, but you get paid for it, and I get and I'm unpaid for it.
And you're really good at it.
I'm the unpaid intern. Guys, see, I could whatever. I'm done. I'm not talking anymore.
You're saying it to the Angelique.
So I was waiting for my tickets all day Wednesday and all day Thursday, and guess what? No tickets arrived, and I filled out the Google form twice,
but
maybe not twice.
Tickets?
It said, well, here's the thing. Hold on. I'm not gonna look at the email. Maybe I'll look at it later. But they were like, they didn't even say they had a certain amount. They just said, "Hey, we know you're on the app and you do reviews. You review occasionally because they have your metadata. They're like, oh yeah, this is a young, sexy person in Dallas. We have some amount of tickets. Let's send it to them so they can go see it and then write a review about it or whatever." Where are my fucking tickets, Letterboxd? Why was I waiting anticipation? Because I actually really wanted to see the movie. And guess what? I was movieless and I was sad.
So this request came from Letterboxd, not the Angelica?
Yeah, it was.
You probably should have called up the Angelica.
No, it was from Letterboxd. So Letterboxd was distributing the tickets, I think.
Are you sure the tickets didn't go to your spam?
I was checking my spam.
Oh, really?
If there's 2 things I do every single day, every other hour when I'm at my coffee bar job or at home.
Well, if it makes you feel any better.
Check my email, check my spam.
I have friends who work at the Oak Cliff Film Festival, which is happening this weekend.
It is happening this weekend.
I did not get invited to it this weekend.
I'm so sorry, Queen.
I usually get it. The 2 years I've been here, I've been invited, but this year I did not get invited.
Damn. We got beef with everybody, guys.
Well, I don't think it's beef. I think they just didn't have comp tickets to give.
Fuck Sergio. Yeah, they probably didn't have any extras. Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Which means it's a good
turnout.
thing for them.
Exactly. That means people are going, which is good. Shout out Oak Cliff Film Festival. There's a lot of
That's
cool.
a great festival. I went last year. Festival.
Yeah, really support local fucking
cinema.
Yes,
I don't think it's local though, but
they're not doing a lot of Dallas stuff.
Or is it just go watch the movies I want to go watch?
Is it kind of like TIFF?
Well, so last year there was a movie called Problemista.
Yeah.
And I think it finally
came out this year. Yeah.
And that one was a really good.
That's good
one.
That's a good
I saw
one,
it first at Oak Cliff, and then I resaw it when it came out. Well, I think I'm gonna go watch it, but
it already you can't see it no more.
No, never mind.
Because I wanted to see it too, and then John's like, I don't want to see it. So I didn't.
But I saw it at Oak Cliff and it was really good.
It's a really good movie. Okay, so it's just like a movie film festival.
Yeah, it's a
that's not horrible.
So there's some stuff that's local, but
but it's more about indie movies that eventually get published. Okay, so it is like TIFF or Canes or South by Southwest, which isn't horrible.
Canes is also happening.
Oh yeah, I feel like they all happen at once because there's a movie reviewer who has been doing it since a long time for YouTube. So he gets invited to all of the TIFF, Canes, all those ones, and it's like sometimes he has to choose which one he goes to. But I think they all happen during summer or some happen during spring. But I'm like, why is this the season for all those that happen at once?
I know Sundance happens in the fall, but that's the only one I know that happens during the fall.
I'm trying to remember when the other ones happen, but I don't know. I don't follow it closely. I only watch them when
I'm trying to just start my movie reviews.
Are you actually gonna do it though?
The next movie I'll watch, I'll write a full length review.
How about that? I'll make your Substack for you.
Okay.
See,
the next movie I'm gonna watch is Inside Out 2 tomorrow.
I've heard not questionable things, but I feel like because also Inside Out 2
questionable, like they're turning our children gay.
Not that turning our children gay. Let's say I've heard polarizing reviews about it, like that. Of course, the kids love it, and then some of the people who are on the younger end of the Zoomers and millennials appreciate it, but that it's not as heartfelt as the first one was.
Well, it's because it's a sequel. The sequels are usually not as heartfelt.
That's true.
Also, so already if you're going thinking it's going to be equally as heartfelt as the first one, you're already losing that battle.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The common moviegoer doesn't know that.
Yeah, but the common moviegoer also is not writing a full-fledged review on it.
They also are probably going to go see Minions 4. Why are we having a 4th Minions movie, guys? Well, not the Minions movie, but Despicable Me. Why is there a 4th one coming up? We should have another Minions movie. No more Minions, please.
I love the first Minions movie, which is just Minions. The second movie was all right. It wasn't as good.
Why are you watching these?
Sometimes I partake in the devil's lettuce.
Oh, okay.
And there seems to be nothing as good to watch, and Minions is there. That's the only 2 times I've watched the Minion movies.
I hate that for you.
And Sandra Bullock was the voice of Scarlet Overkill in the first movie.
Really?
So that's why I watched it as well.
Oh, I love Sandra. I love Sandra Bullock. I love Meryl Streep.
Can you name a Meryl Streep movie?
Devil Wears Prada.
Can you name another one?
Pretty Woman.
No.
I don't know.
That's Julia.
Oh, Roberts. That is Julia Roberts. I like Julia Roberts.
Can you name a Sandra Bullock movie?
Fucking the one where she raises that kid from the streets and he becomes a football player. That's also Sandra Bullock.
The one that's based on lies?
Yeah. Wait, what's another Sandra? Girl, I don't fucking know.
The Blind Side?
The Blind Side.
That movie's called The Blind Side.
I don't know how you remember that, but yeah, that movie was. I can
name you 3 Sandra Bullock movies.
Okay, well, can you name 3 Meryl Streep movies?
Yes.
Okay, the name of. But that's not the Devil Wears Prada. Okay, whatever,
Meryl
bitch.
Streep. Devil Wears Prada.
This is the last episode for.
Mamma Mia.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
Mamma Mia 2. Here we go again.
You can't say the same franchise.
No. You didn't say that.
See, in
No,
my
Sandra
head,
Bullock,
my head.
Premonition, Mrs.
Premonition. Miss Congeniality. That's a good
And,
one. That's a really good one.
Practical Magic.
Practical Magic. What the fuck is that?
See,
is that a Lifetime
not a
movie?
real life. You're not a true fan.
No, but I love
That movie is with Nicole Kidman. They just announced a sequel
Really?
or a TV series. I'm not sure what it is.
I still can't believe Nicole Kidman is from New Zealand. That's crazy. Shout out Nicole Kidman. Shout out
to the cinema.
to the cinema. Shout out people who are actresses that are not American, but who can do really good American accents, because that's crazy. I think Hugh Laurie and House MD.
No, but we're talking about
New Zealand.
Yeah. What's her name?
Fucking
Nicole
Tom.
Kidman. American accent.
I thought she was American. Nicole Kidman also sounds like a fucking American name too.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Tom Holland. He's British, right?
yes, I think he's British.
Who else has an accent?
He's not from New York, if that's what you're thinking.
No. Do you know? Have you ever watched Hannibal NBC?
I don't know his name though.
Not Matt Buckinson, but the other one. Because I know Matt Buckinson.
The one who's Hannibal?
The one who's Hannibal is Matt Buckinson.
Oh, my bad. Isn't that?
Who's the one who plays Will Graham? He's British.
Is he not Jon Snow?
Hugh Dancy.
Oh,
No, he's not Jon Snow.
You know, to be honest,
alike,
I looked at it a couple. I haven't seen the whole show, but I've seen a couple episodes.
It's for lesbians. It's not for other gay people. I feel like.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
I do like Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs is really good.
It's really good.
Oh yeah, fucking Anthony Edwards. That's his name, right? I think that's his name.
Yes.
Sir Anthony Edwards. He's dead.
British.
Is he dead?
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna ask you right now. Even though
Jodie Foster's in that movie.
Jodie Foster is English though, isn't she? I'm not English.
No,
she's American.
And
We're
a
talking
lesbian.
about. Oh, shut out, lesbians. Be who you are.
You know, to be honest, it makes sense that she did really
makes
well
sense.
as Clarice.
Yeah, because it's also like people who are repulsed by men also play really good. Like I feel like love interests.
She's not a love interest in that movie. Unless you talk about the sexual tension between her relationship and Hannibal. But
Yes, that's what I'm talking.
That's for movie lovers, not for typical
Not for
moviegoers.
IRL love.
Yeah.
Girl, shut the fuck up, typical moviegoers. Like we're any different. Okay.
I took a film studies. Well, here's the thing.
You did?
I took 2 film studies classes in university.
Hold on.
So
What
it
were they
makes me
called?
more-
Weren't they called something at the movies?
No, so I took one. Both of them I took them at Victoria, and they
Film
were just
connoisseur.
film 101 and 102. And I watched so many good movies in that class.
Mm-hmm.
Except for we watched.
You know, a movie I hate, The Greatest Showman. Fuck that movie.
I never seen it.
It's not good. Don't
I've
watch
only
it.
heard the album, and I'm tired of it. I'm
They
tired of it.
play it everywhere.
That stupid song.
Everywhere.
Where like, "Here we come." You know what I'm talking about.
Shut up. Shut up.
I
It's
know
not
that
good.
movie's based on
Yes, the Ringling Brothers.
The Wrigley Brothers.
Yes.
They're awful people.
They're fucking shitty.
I don't want to support a movie that just tries to whitewash the whole situation.
It makes you
It
try
is
to feel bad for him, but he's a bad
No,
person.
he's a horrible person.
He's not a good man.
Those circus freaks, apparently he treated them horribly.
Don't call them freaks, bro. They had.
I never said I was a good person.
That's true. The people who worked at the circus under the Ringling Brothers, the carnies, quote unquote. I think that's a more comfortable term than calling them circus freaks. Shout out people who swallow swords and people who don't have bottom half of their body. Y'all.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
You know,
I meant it like circus freak in the same way. If you think bearded lady, bald head, muscle man,
bald. Fucking Centrix, who went to the circus. She's a clown.
swallowing swords, breathing fire. Those are circus freaks to me.
I don't think you know real carnies.
Clowns,
Those are just men.
also circus freaks.
Very true.
Anyway, that movie's. I seen the trailers.
It's
and
not
that was
a good movie.
enough. I was like, this doesn't a good movie.
You want to know
And
what's
only
even
the most basic of people
really
love
like
that movie and love that album. Just saying.
The album. You know what's fucked up too? I had to do a character analysis for a class on that movie.
And what class?
I don't remember what it's called, but it was one of my HDFS ones. So basically, because we know he's a bad person, so we had to. Oh, it was family and relationships. That's what it was. And so, one of the things that we would do every other Thursday was we would watch a film, and because the class was like the hour 30 minutes or hour 20 minutes. So
just waste time. You watched the movie.
Not to waste time. We had to work. We had like a whole little like what's it called, like a worksheet.
So you were checking off things from like the movie.
Not checking off things, but you had to like basically diagnose and figure out why this person's a freak, and how I know he's a bad fucking the movie sucks also too because I had to sit and fucking analyze the stupid ass fucking main character because
he's an abuser.
Because he's a shit ass man. Exactly.
He's an abuser because he's in debt, right?
Yeah,
that's what I assume.
I think so because he was a Wall Street person. I think. I don't know. Fuck that movie. Even though we keep talking about it, it's not a good movie.
Like 3 minutes. You know what's something that happened in my speech class?
Tell us.
When I was in college.
Yeah.
Mostly because I left that class very last minute to where I was graduating. I took that class with a whole bunch of freshmen and I was like,
senior. You're supposed to take it when you get here. Yeah.
I never. But the good thing about doing that is that because I took my advertising. Well, the majority of my advertising classes back then.
You had to get presentations.
I was used to presenting, so I did really well in that class.
Period.
I was, I think, the only one who had an A in that class. But
it's so easy to get an A in that class too.
Yeah, no, like I was dumb. I was stuck with dumb freshmen, and I'll tell you why I know they're dumb.
Okay.
There was a question regarding if a man discovers the cure for cancer, will it be ethical or unethical to sell it? And I was the only one who decided it would be ethical for him to sell it and not give it away for free. All the other dumbasses, I know this is a very it's obviously unethical, right? But because I'm the only one who's smart and a capitalist and also like an entrepreneur,
more on the capitalist side, sure.
Yeah, and an entrepreneur. I said he should sell it and keep it for himself. Why would he give it away for free? All the other dumbasses went on to the other corner, and I was the only one made to explain myself. Good. Tell me why I was the only one made to explain myself. And you know what my answer was?
What was it?
Why are we trying to shame me, a capitalist, into making me feel bad?
That's not an answer, girl.
No, it is an answer when you're smarter than everyone else in the room.
No, I'm not gonna say.
Why did I get an A in the class? Exactly.
Probably because when you were with the TA, your presentations were the only good ones. Probably. Yeah. Now we know where our morals lie. But also, here's the thing too.
I've changed since
shut up.
then.
In this aesthetical also. Because Sergio's still a dirty capitalist at the end of the day. At the end
I don't like it when you say it like that though.
When you're a filthy little pig slut capitalist. The thing is that even if you give away the Krabby Patty formula,
someone else is going to make money off of it.
Someone is going to either purchase the patent or make something difficult and change like one allele or one gene or one thing, and they're going to hike up the price, and then you're still going to have people dying, unfortunately.
Exactly. So if I make I've keeping the Surge Zempic formula to myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when I eventually goes on to market more than it is already, or legally, when it goes into the market, I want to keep all the profits to myself. Why would I share it with Weight Watchers?
Fuck profit sharing.
And
fuck public. Going public.
What's the other medical company? Not that Weight Watchers.
Oh, Wegovy,
Mounjaro,
Zipbound,
Pfizer.
Well, Pfizer,
Moderna.
girl, Pfizer. No. Those are just pharmaceutical companies.
They could just get into the Zepic industry as well. So
I'm not a part of this, guys. I'm just here.
So Sharks, can you give me $90,000 so you can invest
90,000
for 3% of my Surge Zempic company?
Oh, that's not a horrible deal. And they go
90,000 for 3%. That's horrible.
That's what I'm saying.
With no returns.
Oh, you're not gonna get an ROI?
Not for them,
girl. I'm not a businessman. I don't fucking know. I'm stupid. I do my shit for free.
By the way, there's no buzzer on Shark Tank.
They should send you away. They
should. You know, they should have a buzzer that if you get 3 buzz, because there's 4 of them. A hatch opens underneath
and you fucking get fed to the sharks.
Exactly.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't like when they're mean, but also I think it's funny when they're mean. Because also fuck them for like what's it
by the way, all deals on Shark Tank are not good deals.
No, they're not. They're horrible. The only good one was Scrub Daddy, I feel like.
Scrub Daddy, yeah.
I don't honestly see. Here's the thing too. I couldn't tell you any Shark Tank product that is good and as used regularly and that I would actually have besides Scrub Daddy.
Okay, I see, bro. Ring Doorbell was a product that was on
fucking
there,
way.
but they've decided not to invest in it. But they were called something else. Then eventually they were bought out by Amazon or.
That makes sense.
Not Amazon.
Some company. And then they became Ring.
And they became Ring. That became a successful product. I've seen a lot of products come in there that were not being invested in.
Do you remember
that become successful afterwards.
The lipstick brand? I forget what it was.
Which one? There's been so many.
But it was like the 2 African American women, and they both had like neon one on.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called too. But I think it's Lip Lab. Maybe not Lip Lab, but it's it's a really good core brand, and they basically mocked them, all the fucking, or like Mark Cuban or whoever was on there was making fun of them, but now they're literally like $1 million company. Yeah.
Well, you know,
and they have a brick and mortar shop in NYC
Euphoria, too. who's recently been
Euphoria.
They were Euphoria.
You said the show Euphoria, yeah.
With a makeup brand.
Yeah.
Was pitched at first on Shark Tank. Yes.
Girl, well, good thing they didn't invest.
No, they did invest. And I think they were able to pay off that person. Because I remember the deal not being that great.
Yeah.
But they were able to get out of that deal.
Curious.
But it was just an initial investment to start up.
Oh. Yeah. Fuck Euphoria, bro. Y'all stupid as hell.
So dumb.
It's so.
Why would you jump to a dark shade that's literally just black paint?
Are you dumb?
There's no progression. I don't know anything about makeup, but seeing that the color before that was the darkest one. That is not a good sign to jump from a tan color to a really dark color.
Any person with a brain will recognize that this was a bad move. And that you're stupid, dumbass idiot. Because even backtracking through the brand's history, the founder, she says, quote unquote, money was never an issue. And she worked so long to make the formula, right? Then? Why not put in the time to make a proper shade range to appease the customers who also brought your stupid ass brand to virality?
And you know, not only that, but also like if money's not an issue, why not release shades in between before you get that?
Exactly.
Like, whatever feedback you get from the lighter, darker shades, you can apply that feedback to your darkest shade in the future.
Exactly.
But what I understood is that they only released 4 different shades originally, right? They got a lot of bad feedback from that. Didn't apparently learn from it, and they just released the black paint.
Yep.
Because it's not a foundation; it's just black paint.
It's literally fucking face paint.
Yeah.
You can't even. It's not even a mixer. It's not even like a fucking shade. Like, granted, unless you're doing corpse paint or like your trad goth, you're not gonna use it. And even then, trad goths aren't gonna fucking touch your brand because it's not inclusive.
Yeah.
Why would you want to support that shit?
But here on Sergio Sunpick.
Here on Sergio Sunpick Cast, we're inclusive.
We're inclusive to all body types. So
to everybody.
All get to one body type.
Exactly. So we can all be skinny minis by 2025.
All and one for no one.
Exactly. Because you're not gonna get it. It's only for Sergio.
Body dysphoria.
Body dysmorphia
is real.
Yes.
And regular beauty standards are unachievable.
Oh, easily. Yeah. I was
speaking about someone who's on unachievable beauty standards.
Yeah.
Did you see that Kylie Jenner is crying because people are bullying her?
What? What? Who's bullying her and why is she crying?
And apparently she says she's dissolved her lip filler. And now that people are saying that she looks ugly, she's crying because of the comments.
Girl,
but also she festered into the whole
You bought into beauty standards and then you decided you want to backtrack.
And you told girls they were ugly because they didn't have juicy lips.
Exactly. So
plump lips. They weren't even juicy.
This is what happens when you reap the actions of your consequences, girl. I'm sorry. But also, no matter regardless of when you're hold on, gotta rewind. Regardless of whether or not you're a big or small celebrity or person who has a large following, you have to roll with the punches and take the good with the bad. Girl, fucking cry on your yacht. Shut the fuck up. You'll be all right. Keep it going. We ain't got time for you.
Another thing, because I feel like we're kind of rushing towards the end now.
Girl, you also had your stupid packaging to talk about.
What packaging?
When the batch delivery.
Oh shit!
You want to talk about? We have time. We have camera. Yeah,
so
we're good.
I've ordered a couple because I'm kind of.
Wait, pause. What were you gonna say after Kylie Jenner?
Okay. Did you hear the announcement of the Netflix store coming to Dallas?
Netflix store?
There's a whole Netflix.
At Grand Prairie?
I don't know where it's happening, but they're trying to do a whole Netflix in-person experience.
Okay.
Which I just assume is just like Stranger Things over galore, and then you're just gonna buy physical media there.
Yeah.
Do you think the one way to stop that is that we bring back Blockbuster? And how would you feel if we brought back Blockbuster.
First of all, yes, bring back Blockbuster. Fuck Netflix, because one, what the fuck are they even gonna sell besides like T-shirts and Funko Pops?
It's another hot topic.
Bring
That's
me
literally what's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly. Bring me fucking DVDs, VHSs. You can even sell vinyls now, and then all the snacks and stuff. Bring back Blockbuster.
I'm gonna bring it back as Surge Buster.
Surge Buster, yes.
Because I'm one of those entrepreneurs that
you have to put your name on
I
everything.
have to put my name on everything. And then in a sense, I'm putting my nickname on everything, not
even your real name. Yeah.
Because Sergio doesn't sound right. Surge Buster, Surge Zempic.
Surge Zempic's concept happened a week ago, though. This is brand new hot commodity, everybody.
This is something that's coming up. It's not patent, so you can literally take it and patent it yourself.
But
it's probably not going to happen.
Abby, please buy Surge Zempic so he can't move forward with this. We only have John and also Abby probably didn't even hear that because she listens to one. We have 2 listeners. John, who will re-listen to episodes and talk about points and discuss it very well because he's an excellent listener and an excellent viewer. And then Abby, who listens on 2 times speed and doesn't even know what the fuck we're talking about.
So, Surge Buster.
Yes.
You get to rent your DVDs, your Blu-rays.
You can still rent DVDs. Yeah, we need more Blu-rays.
No. This is just renting. You're not buying anything.
Okay, damn.
The only thing you could buy is like merch and like the snacks. Right?
Okay.
And then maybe your vinyls and like stuff like that you don't necessarily want to return.
The music media, yeah.
But like everything that's a watchable media, you'll be able to rent.
Okay, cool.
And then instead of the blue, it's going to be red. So it gets confused with Netflix. So you know how the Blockbuster branding was blue and yellow, right? Yeah. It'll be red and yellow. So it gets confusing with McDonald's vibes, though. Well, here's the thing. We do a smart partnership with McDonald's where you can
buy Redbox.
Yeah. Instead, when you rent a movie, you get a free bag of small fries.
Not even not large?
No, we want you to come back.
Every time? Period.
Yeah.
This is why we need both of us in all the CEO board meetings of every single brand who ever existed. Because we're gonna make you the money. We're gonna get you the ROI.
You also get a stamp card, a punch card. You know, people love those.
I love punch cards. Yes.
So like on your 10th rental, you get a free rental.
Ooh.
For 3 days.
For the weekend.
You don't need to watch a whole week of. You're not gonna watch them more than once.
That's true.
You're smart, but you get to choose the day you want to use.
Bring back DVD commentaries and behind the scenes and bloopers. I like
some
those.
of the stuff is included, not on everything though.
I need it to be on everything. I feel like I want to see them cursing and stuff.
Other thing I wanted.
What the fuck are you talking about with your delivery stuff? What did you buy?
I bought new polos that I can use for casual stuff and work stuff.
Okay, yes.
Because I'm trying to do a whole more professional overhaul, but also keep in sense of what my style is grown into now.
We want to be office cash, but with our new mature style.
Yeah. So it's very mod inspired.
Yeah.
So I bought a whole bunch of polos.
Okay.
Turns out the company ships from China, so I don't know how great I feel about it. Oh no,
girl!
Because I know some kid that worked on my polo.
Yep.
It's been a month since I ordered.
Girl, are they not here yet?
That's why I asked you, what does batch delivery to carrier mean? Because that's where my order is currently right now. It says it should be delivered by the 28th.
Okay, so next week.
I have no fucking clue when it's going to be actually delivered.
Oh, girl, you got Temu scammed. You got Shein scammed.
I spent a lot of money.
Yeah, so it's basically manufacturer to warehouse. So once it gets to the warehouse, it's gonna get sent to you. That's what site did you buy this on?
Oxnet.
What the fuck is that?
I saw it on Instagram.
That's not a girl. That was your first.
And then my sister went on TikTok and looked up reviews, and they seem legit. All the comments.
Watch this be fucking Shein manufactured. Whenever you get it.
Well, a lot of comments did say that it takes a while.
It takes a while for your shipping,
but it's coming from China, so I know it's coming from the best button. The best sewers,
the
and
best slave labor possible. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh is this overall the podcast where I get discovered to be that I'm actually a horrible person?
Yeah. This is where we learn who you really are. You're not just a funny, candid, hot person. You're just a shitty person on the inside. And me, I'm just here along the ride the whole entire time.
But you get the benefits of having a friend like me.
What? Let's talk about the benefits, girl. What are they?
I get to drive you places.
Okay, that's true. I don't have a license.
We get to do
I'm an outlier, though. Okay, that's very true.
We do things together all the time.
Not all the time, but you went to the zoo without me.
The majority of
and then you got mad at me because I got Bahama Bucks without you.
Well, yeah, I'm so mad because I said a week ago that I wanted a snow cone.
Could have gotten it.
No, it was 11 days after my birthday. Like, it's so disrespectful for you to still get something on 11 days after my birthday.
We can get Bahama Bucks today if you want.
I don't want Bahama Bucks anymore.
We can get ice cream.
I don't want ice cream. You just said you had ice cream yesterday.
Oh shit, that's true. I can get an almond milk one. I can get a non-dairy one. I can get sorbet. I don't like sorbet though.
I don't like sorbet. I only like sorbet as a palate cleanser.
Gelato, but gelato's more dairy than ice cream, isn't it?
Yes.
Damn, I can't win in this life. It's not meant for me.
Well,
I should just go.
I think gelato's more egg based than ice cream.
Oh, it's like what is it called? Fuck, what is it called? Like not pata show, but there's some like creme brulee. It's more egg based. Yeah, custard. Custard is what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Ooh, no, I can't hurt myself more. I was gonna say we should go to Andy's Custard and then get a concrete, but that'll tear me up.
What the fuck is a concrete? Why not call it a milk? I know it's milkshake.
Because it's not a milkshake. It's because it's custard based. It's not ice cream.
But why call it concrete?
Girl,
you know what I think about when someone says concrete? Cement.
No, but they also have something else too. I forget what it's called, but it's also something fucking weird. And you know what? I blame the Italians. Y'all been beating them and shit, whatever. That's what it is.
This is what happens where the Yankees win the Civil War. I can never do a Southern
okay. Accent. Let's do one last thing before we depart. You don't really have that much of an accent. We more sound like city people. I feel like, especially being from Houston. Say the sentence: 5 bowls of boiling oil.
5 bowls of boiling oil.
Okay, that's good, John. Some people who have real deep Southern accents will say 5 bowls of boiling oil.
5 bowls of boiling oil.
Boiling oil, whatever.
I can never. I can't do a Southern accent.
I have to think about it whenever I say it because I'll get not a little hick accent, but it'll be like hood light. That's what I'll say.
Oh, you get very.
I get a little too big for my britches.
Trixie coded right there.
Ew, what the fuck? See, you're the one who's like, but we know who we are at the end of the day. What exactly?
Yeah, I
know. Sadly, girl, what the fuck else you want to say before my camera fucking dies?
What are you slaying this?
What
week?
am I sliving or slating? The new book that I just picked up. I have 7 books that I need to read, but this one is, I think I can get through it in like a day. It's called X by Chuck Klosterman, who's an author that I really like because his writing style is very gritty and candid, and it's a collection of his previous works that have been publicized over the past decade. So I think it'll be a really good refresher for me because I do like that author.
What I'm slaying this week, because I hate this.
You're supposed to say slating.
Slating this week?
Yeah.
And the fact that the Alamo Draft House is closed and I have to go to the fucking mall
AMC
to go to watch
theater.
a fucking movie.
That's so stupid. Well, Sony bought them out. So even though we're still at the end, all of the DFW Alamo Draft Houses are shuttered. Why? Was it because of fucking
so there were franchisees,
so they were
and they went bankrupt.
Yeah. That was the reason why they closed.
I have hopes of Sony buying them.
Sony recently bought all 5 of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they bought the whole chain.
Oh, shit.
The whole chain. So I have hopes that Sony's going to go, why don't we have any of them active ones in the one of the biggest Texas
literally
markets? So I hopefully if they think
dump
the way
some money
I'm
into
thinking,
it, yeah,
they will reopen at least some of them,
or at least some of them. Fuck the Plano one, bitch. Bring the one that I go to back because I like the that
Lake
one.
Highlands one is nice.
The Lake Highlands one is nice.
The one in Cedars was they were just getting new chairs and everything.
Yeah, they see. So come on, Sony, bitch.
Same
bring
thing with
back.
The ones in Denton. I think they got new chairs and Denton. And the city actually invested money into it as well. So
hell yeah,
it's very scammy in that situation.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of this next time. Yeah. We're gonna figure it out. But thanks to you everybody for watching. Our socials are linked down below, and they're also gonna be floating on the screen because we always forget to say them. Bye.
Bye.